Sorrow is one of the vibrations that prove the fact of living. Man is but a network of relationships, and these alone matter to him. To love is not to look at one another, it is to look, together, in the same direction. You risk tears if you let yourself be tamed. He who would travel happy must travel light. It is always in the midst, in the epicenter, of your troubles that you find serenity. We are prudent people. We are afraid to let go of our petty reality in order to grasp at a great shadow. Sometimes, there is no harm in putting off a piece of work until another day. Prison is not a mere physical horror. It is using a pickaxe to no purpose that makes a prison. He who bears in his heart a cathedral to be built is already victorious. He who seeks to become sexton of a finished cathedral is already defeated. We do not pray for immortality, but only not to see our acts and all things stripped suddenly of all their meaning, for then it is the utter emptiness of everything reveals itself. Demagoguery enters at the moment when, for want of a common denominator, the principle of equality degenerates into the principle of identity. Life always bursts the boundaries of formulas. The field of consciousness is tiny. It accepts only one problem at a time. Get into a fist fight, put your mind on the strategy of the fight, and you will not feel the other fellow's punches. One must require from each one the duty which each one can perform. Accepted authority rests first of all on reason. There is no hope of joy except in human relations. Confuse not love with the raptures of possession, which bring the cruelest of sufferings. For, notwithstanding the general opinion, love does not cause suffering. What causes it is the sense of ownership, which is love's opposite. What I see here is nothing but a shell. What is most important is invisible. The essential things in life are seen, not with the eyes but with the heart. I have lived a great deal among grown-ups. I have seen them intimately, close at hand, and that hasn't much improved my opinion of them. Look at the sky. Ask yourselves, has the sheep eaten the flower? Yes or no? And you will see how everything changes. But the conceited man did not hear him. Conceited people never hear anything but praise. If you are to be, you must begin by assuming responsibility. You alone are responsible for every moment of your life, for every one of your acts. A rock pile ceases to be a rock pile the moment a single man contemplates it, bearing within him the image of a cathedral. One is a member of a country, a profession, a civilization, a religion. One is not just a man. Transport of the mails, transport of the human voice, transport of flickering pictures, in this century as in others our highest accomplishments still have the single aim of bringing men together. You'll be bothered from time to time by storms, fog, snow. When you are, think of those who went through it before you, and say to yourself, what they could do, I can do. To be a man is, precisely, to be responsible. An administration, like a machine, does not create. It carries on. If a composer suffers from loss of sleep and his sleeplessness induces him to turn out masterpieces, what a profitable loss it is. It is only with the heart that one can see rightly. No single event can awaken within us a stranger whose existence we had never suspected. To live is to be slowly born. Whoever loves above all the approach of love will never know the joy of attaining it. A sky as pure as water bathed the stars and brought them out.